Well, today's our last morning, fifth day of 5.5 days of fishing on the Columbia River. We're back up close to Umatilla, just below the dam. We had some pretty good luck here yesterday morning. The fishing's been quite a bit different this year. We have gotten quite a few walleye throughout the week. Water temperature's way warmer than it was last year. Down where we are anyways, below the dam, the water temperature is pretty consistent. So we're just starting out with the bottom bouncers today. We're here about an hour and a half earlier than we were yesterday. There we go. It was like probably a big perch or bass. Little walleye. The best way to grab these things is through the gill. You don't want to put your finger in their mouth, that's for sure. So this configuration with the two greens, glow 2 greens, and the lemon lime UV 1.1 smile blade configuration we've come to call the Crow Butte Special. We've done really well with it at Crow's Butte, down on the Columbia near Umatilla as well. But we also did really well with this at Moses Lake when we were fishing for walleye down there. Clint's got something heavy. Oh, nice walleye. That's what they're going. Yeah, I need to. I got a, holy crap, this one feels heavy. Man, they're gulping. Fortunate enough in Clint's boat to have a GPS tracker on here. So he marked some spots where he caught some yesterday, but gives us a chance just to follow the exact same line. Go through those schools of walleye again. Walleye are schooling fish, so a lot of times once you find one, there's going to be a bunch. Nice problem. Pulling that little bag. Oh, that's a good one. bait. Look at that. Whoa, that's the biggest one of the trip right there.
And no.
That's what you've got to do. So this is 12-pound fluorocarbon that I've got for my leader. Just going to tie this hook back on. So stick it through the eye once, run it back through, make a loop, hold it with your fingers, wrap the end around here about 5 or 6 times, stick it back through both of those loops, and if you get it right, it stays. My hands are all slimy. And then we're just gonna cinch that down, and then we'll shorten that end up just a little bit. Don't want to shorten it up too much in case the knot tightens up. Kind of noisy here close to the bridge, but our other spot played out on the other side of the river there, so we moved over to the bridge. We've been fishing down underneath the bridge and getting one every pass. Decent ones too. Clint got the biggest one we've got on this trip so far. Clint might have a record. Or a sturgeon. It's going to be a 5-pound walleye. Big catfish? No, it's a big old walleye. Big walleye. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. Wow. Watch out, sorry, made a mess. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. We had a phenomenal morning this morning. We got 17 really nice walleye. Clint got that one that was probably 5 pounds. Beautiful. We just hammered him. What we learned from that this morning was earlier the better with walleye. every pass we made, the fishing got slower and slower. And we just happened to decide to go over and try below the bridge, and Clint picked up that 5-pounder and Britt got another one. All three of us got one over there actually to finish up the morning. Okay, so we're using electric fillet knife to clean our walleye. These things are really speed up the process. We got a ton of these things, 17 of them today. So you just cut straight down right behind the head, and then one of the things to make sure you don't leave any meat on the skeleton is keep the blade right close to that dorsal fin all the way down, and then tip the blade just toward the spine a little bit. So down to the spine, cut through the ribs. And then leave a little piece at the tail, flip that over, you can see there's nothing left there. And then I'm just going to make swipes on this so that I don't leave any meat on the skin. Take the fillet off, and then you can see there's no meat there. Cut that off, flip it over, and then watch the edge of the knife on this side so it stays right up against that dorsal fin, that dorsal line there. A little bit of an angle. Leave that little piece of skin at the tail. And nice chunk of meat. And then because we're filleting these with the ribs on the fillets, Clint's filleting the stomach meat off of the ribs around the Y bone and taking that chunk so we're not wasting any. So you get a nice chunk, perch sized chunk of meat off the ribs. But it is super efficient, great way to clean these babies up and get them done quick. So this state park is cool enough to have one of these awesome fish cleaning stations. So we're filleting up the walleye, bass, perch, and catfish that we caught last night and today, and it's probably 100 degrees outside. So we've got the cooler that we keep the fish in is full of ice. We're putting them, after they're filleted, quickly into Ziploc bags, and then we're putting them into a cooler. One of the key things with ensuring the quality of the meat is to make sure that it never gets warm. It can spoil pretty fast when it's this warm, so you just want to make sure that meat stays cold all the time. It's also important to make sure your beer stays cold while you're filleting fish too.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight.